Welcome back everybody to some more Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is of course my 3-heart run. And before I do anything else, let's put the Hylian shield back on. Yeah, look at that. Woo, turtle! Turtle up! So, in my last recording session we got here to the entrance of Dodongo's Cavern, which is the second child dungeon. Not really temples yet. And here is a little glimpse inside. So for people who are new, if you're new watching episode 5, then the 3-heart run means I can't collect any heart containers or heart pieces. I'm also running through the game fairly quickly, and Navi still says, "Listen!" Yeah, thanks. So for the last 7 hours, I've been at work, animating away, doing my thing. And all I've been thinking about is, oh my god, I get to go play Ocarina of Time tonight. That's all I've been able to think about. And you may be thinking, why am I stood here? I'm just waiting for these pillars to come back up. Should we go that way? Yeah, let's just go. I think I normally go to the right first anyway, but for some reason I think it's the left is the correct way. Ooh, that was close. Those BMOS. But yeah, it doesn't matter. This is one of the first instances of kind of free choice. Again, the dungeon is linear, but there are some side rooms you can go into and things like that. Maybe you can go this way first. Oh, this is the Dodongo room. This is the room where I think that I'm probably most bound to getting killed. Right, let's keep going. No, no, no! Oh, little... Don't stand near those guys, by the way. They do explode. And I don't think either of these guys are awake. So we can just move them. Come on, this way. So, this is the episode where I can officially confirm, 5 episodes in, that on March 3rd, I will be making videos for Breath of the Wild. It's taken me a couple of days to confirm that purely because I needed to figure out if I can get a recording set up to do so. Because I no longer have a laptop. My daily driver, like, to watch videos and such is an iPad Pro. So there was no way for me to capture my capture card for when the Switch comes out. Les Alphos. Les Alphos. So I thought... I'm just gonna focus. So I thought I may as well just wait a little bit and figure out if I can do this, and I'm going to be able to do it. I'm going to bring my mini PC over to the TV, and I'm going to record straight to that. I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try to do this. I don't know how well this is going to go, guys, so it may be a travesty. Alright, okay. Yeah, it went pretty badly, as my silence alluded to. But oh well. We only took 1 heart damage. Let's jump over here to make it easy for this guy. We shouldn't take damage from this guy. They're pretty easy to fight, especially if they're doing the thing where they jump over you like that. And I'm hoping there's going to be a heart over here. That's all we needed. And nothing else in this room. So let's keep going. But yeah, I've figured out the full setup now. I know exactly what I'm going to do to record Breath of the Wild. So the first episode is going to come out probably on the evening of March 3rd, because my recording session is going to be probably anywhere from 5 to 6 hours long, and then I'll cut the first episode out of that and then get back to playing it. Deku Scrub, I don't want anything from you. Let's keep going. So usually in this room I just avoid the Dodongos. It's, you know, it's a legitimate strategy. Where is the fire all the way at the back end of the room? No, where's the fire? Have we just walked past the fire? Oh, it's here. I walked past it. Let's go light these. But yeah, I already have a capture card and stuff, but I was thinking about getting a capture card where you can record without PC, but then just figuring out how I was going to record audio to that and then syncing it. So I've just figured out a way now with a mini PC where everything can just run into one line. I can meter the game audio and my mic audio separately. They'll be put together and everything will be synced. Like this series, basically. Although it will be in full HD, 30 FPS, that's what Breath of the Wild runs at. And it'll be beautiful. Please. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I don't need to do... Oh, no, wait. Isn't the... I hope this is the one where the map is, because I've just totally forgotten that I didn't go to the other one. Over there. There's another bomb wall. And I didn't use it. And I think... there's just a Deku scrub behind it, but I could be wrong. This is the map, yep. Cool. Now we have a nice map in the bottom corner. And again, I still haven't released any of the episodes for this. I say again, I don't know if I've talked about this yet. I'm waiting until, like, probably tomorrow to release. I want to see how far I can get tonight. I'm hoping to finish Jabu Jabu tonight, maybe even become an adult tonight. But yeah, I'm just trying to get enough of a backlog, like 8 to 10 episodes, so then when I'm like busy or I can't record, I've still got enough of a backlog, and it should be fine. It was one of the issues I had with Minish Cap is I just ran out of time to record a lot of the time. So, and again, I know I saw the gold sculpt alert there, guys. I didn't need it. I didn't. There's another one right here that because it's just in my way, like I can just get it. I think you can't get that other one until you get the boomerang, actually. But this one, we will just pick up. Again, the most thing I'll probably get out of the gold sculptures is maybe the first wallet, and that's probably as far as I will go. I think this is the first room with the Armos is in. So I am just going to take out the fire keys, just so that I don't have them bothering me. Is this guy not attack me? Huh. Maybe the other guys around the side do. So we came in that door, so we want to go to the right, yeah. Which I'm hoping is the way it just pointed us. It's difficult to tell without a compass. Alright, so now we're up over this side of the big room. I'm sure most of you already know the plan of this dungeon. It's fairly simple. It's a giant square with just over-connecting and reconnecting bridges that just like hang over the main room you come into. And this is the spike trap room. Yeah, thanks. That was like the creepiest moment as well. I thought it was going to hit me, and then Navi just goes, listen! But if you're excited for Breath of the Wild, let me know in the comments section. I know some people will probably choose not to watch my series because either they'll be playing it, or they'll be watching some other series of it, or they don't want to be spoiled until they've got the chance to play it. It will be the first time ever that I'll be recording a Zelda game blind. It'll be the first time playing a Zelda game blind since... when did Skyward Sword come out? Like a million years ago? Right. So yeah, I mean, I have no idea how it's going to go. Especially because Breath of the Wild is so very different to most other Zelda games, and it's more akin to like a Skyrim or a Witcher, but it's still Zelda, but it's much more open world. Oh, come on. Right, third time's the charm. I'm always really bad at this throw. I usually leave the bomb until the very last moment and then throw it, but I was being a bit too eager on those other two. Oh! Yay! We did it! Only took me 26 throws. It wasn't that many, but it was close. It's really finicky, actually, to get that. Just jump through this room. Nothing exciting. Again, I'm not going off the beaten path to get like collect extras or see special things or anything like that. I'm literally just going to play the game as quickly as possible. This is another Lizalfos room. Oh, wow. He just ran away after I slingshotted him once. Brave man. Alright, it will not lock on for some reason. There we go. Shall I come to you, lizard friend? Or are you just gonna... No? Come on. Wow. They're just... Look at them! Jumping in sync. These are kind of like mini-bosses, although I think the mini-boss in Jabu Jabu is definitely harder, especially if you're newer to the game, because these are just a straightforward fight where you just block and attack, while the mini-boss in Jabu Jabu is a little bit more complex because you have to use the item you get from the dungeon to stun it, and then it's a lot more tactical, and you can actually take a lot of damage, and that's another point I'm worried about, but I'm hoping... That's good. I'm hoping it's not as bad as how I feel Stalfosses are going to happen later in the series of this game. I really do think I'm going to get my ass kicked by Stalfos a couple of times in the Forest Temple. And Ganon's castle as well. That is going to... Whew! That is going to hurt. There's a few parts in this game I'm really not looking forward to playing with only 3 hearts. Right, let's keep going. And over here we have the bombs. Spoilers, I already know what's in the chest. It's really kind of unceremoniously given to you here, though. Like, usually the item of the dungeon is given to you... Oh, well, actually, the slingshot is kind of unceremonious as well. And then what do you get in... Yeah, the boomerang. The boomerang you get quite ceremoniously. Ceremoniously? Yeah. We don't need to go down there. Let's go this way. Press this. This now extends the right pillar to come all the way to the top, as you can see, for ease of access, I guess. And yeah, let's just do this. This is pretty much the first 2/3 of the dungeon finished. I am hoping this is all going to fit into one episode because I split the Deku Tree into 2 episodes. Like, episode 2 started with Gomer and ended with Hyrule Castle. So I'm hoping this is more one episode just for one dungeon. Which may not happen in the adult stuff, but I'm hoping at least with these... Like, I'm hoping the next episode is just the journey to Zora's Domain, and then all the stuff about getting into the forest... The forest? What? Into Jabu Jabu. And then... maybe we'll start Jabu Jabu in the following episode after that. But anyway, enough talking about what I plan to do. And let's finish the last room, or connection of rooms, in this dungeon. I am going to re-equip the slingshot, but I'm going to put it on there. I'm probably going to get confused about that and pull out a bomb for random... Oh god! Good, you got me. Thanks. Thanks. I couldn't see what the hell was going on. I managed to dodge him the first time, but I was not lucky enough the second time. Go up here. We don't need to go into that room. We don't need to go over there. We don't even need to push that down. A fairy, which we don't need, but if it wants to come back through the wall, I'll be very gracious for the half of the heart. Keep going. Push this block down, and then I'm going to take the 2 keys out in this room. Both of them are fire keys. I think there's only like 2 or 3 spots in this dungeon that have normal keys. All the rest are fire keys. Oh, come on. Right, I have 2. Oh! Oh no! Well, now he's a normal keys. The lock buggered up again. Now, I'm having a lot of issues with controls, as people probably saw in episode 1 more than... And episode 2, actually. The Gomer fight was pretty bad. Well, my first attempt at it was pretty bad. purely because of controls. And it's just because I'm not using a GameCube controller, if I'm honest, which is the superior controller. I'm using a 360 controller. And that is this temple dungeon done. Apart from our big friend King Dodongo. I think there's just bombs in that chest there. Don't need it. It's just a waste of time letting the cutscene play out. So, jump down here. I don't know if the Deku stick slash and then the whole stabbing thing works on this guy. I've also never tried it because I always use the Hylian shield here, so I'm not going to bother. I am probably going to Deku hit him a couple of times, but that is about it. So like right here, I'm going to... should take 3 of those, I think. I actually don't know why I pulled the bomb out there. It's a little bit too early. And he's dead, 2 hits. Yeah, Deku sticks are just so much stronger. The bosses in this, especially the first part of this game, are pretty easy. With whatever the hell the thing in Jabu Jabu, brainy poop, brain jellyfish. What's it called? It's like, it's a parasite or something, isn't it? I can't remember. Chewie's having a bit of a growl on the bar. Getting involved in the first episode recording of the night. There he goes. He wants to be involved, guys. There we go. He's happy now. Because whenever he hears people outside. And that is Dodongo's Cavern finished in... I've been recording for like 15 minutes. Just over that, I think. Pretty good. About the same length as Inside the Great Deku Tree, actually. But I would say it's probably easier. Think about that. Yeah. I don't know which is easier. I think Deku Tree is easier than Dodongo's Cavern, but there's not a huge difference between them. The bosses are both really easy. They, in general, are just... The scale up really doesn't happen until Jabu Jabu. Jabu Jabu is exponentially harder than either of these two, but it's still easy. And I would say Forest Temple starts really when things start getting tricky. And then Shadow and Spirit, there's some really interesting things in there where I'm pretty sure I'm going to die many, many times. But as we see that red glow, that does mean we can start playing another animation, which we haven't seen since episode 2. Beautiful. I just like the music, that's why I go quiet there. It's really cool. Obtained the Goron's Ruby. It's the spiritual stone of fire passed down by the Gorons. You don't know what he means by sworn brothers? Well, we kinda do. So next we will head up to the top of Death Mountain. And we will speak to the Great Fairy, which I think he's just told us. I'm skipping the text, so I'm really not focused, but that's what we'll do. And then we'll head towards Zora's Domain. Oh no. Link, run! Run! Run quicker!